Esquivel to Garcia. Off the deflection. Los Fresnos comes back and wins. Now Santa Maria will put up a three. Bang! Santa Maria!
There's Warner. Here comes a headed jam. Counted for two. The field. Adios! And the Falcons win on a walk-off. And it's saved. What a game.
Smacked to the left. That is gone.
Rafa Perez, that's my play. Off the backboard, counting, and a win! And a win! Brian Perez wins the game for the Santa Rosa.
Alrighty, welcome back to Real Sports Live's coverage of Feast Week, of our own version of Feast Week. We got some basketball coming your way. We got a Gulf Coast matchup versus a Rio Grande Valley matchup. We have the Corpus Christi Miller Buccaneers taking on the Brownsville Veterans Memorial Chargers. This game on Real Sports Live via Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Roku TV. Once again, Ruben Rodriguez on the call, Jan Ruiz behind the camera. Tip off in about 3 minutes. Let's give you a breakdown. Brownsville Veterans on cloud 9, coming off a big victory over San Perlita, capturing the 2021 San Perlita Classic Gold Bracket Championship, defending champions, knocking off San Perlita, the first tournament we had. We didn't have it last year due to COVID, but this year, the 11th annual tournament, Brownsville Veterans takes control, and they have a tough challenge. They're taking on Corpus Christi Miller, the Buccaneers, a team that's tough, loaded with athletes, familiar athletes if you watch football. Lonnie Atkinson, Damari Lister, Jaden Brown, Malachi Wynn, Amber Salazar. His team is coming down, headed by Coach Marcus Bastian, who's excited to take control, going against Albert Briones of Brownsville Veterans Memorial. Tip off in about 2.5 minutes. Be back with some more pregame stuff and more notes and more stats going on with RealSportsLiveCoverage.com, as we do have a lot of basketball on your way. Starting up for now. Be back after this. You're watching Real Sports Live.
We're the Harlem in the South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here for you, and you? Sky's the limit.
We're the Ray Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live's coverage here of Feast Week, our own version of Feast Week. We got basketball yesterday, today, have some Friday and Saturday, but today once again we have Brownsville Veterans taking on Corpus Christi Miller, the Buccaneers, and the Veterans Chargers. Brownsville Veterans will be wearing the white with the blue and red trim. Corpus Christi Miller going to be coming in their gold with white and purple trim, coming in all the way from the Gulf Coast. 9-5-6 versus the Gulf Coast matchup. Tip off in about 50 seconds. We got some more games coming on Real Sports Live. We have some matches later today. We have a good one between the Brownsville Veterans Lady Chargers. They'll be going to Harlingen to take on the Lady Cardinals. That's another good matchup to expect here on Real Sports Live. A lot of coverage here. You get your pregame fix before Thanksgiving. You got your Thanksgiving football. You got your college hoops tournaments going on. I know I'll be tuned into those. And you got your basketball action right now here on Real Sports Live. Tip off in about 30 seconds. We'll be back after this. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for a fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
Back to Real Sports Live, just seconds away from tip-off. Brownsville Veterans and Corpus Christi Miller. Here we go. The toss tip-off going to be won by Corpus Christi Miller. Knocked out of bounds. Brownsville Veterans gets the ball back to start things off. Resume play back to the broadcast. Nick Fuentes looking to drive through, swings it to Castaneda. Castaneda goes across over now to Ocampo. It goes back to Rodrigo Castaneda for a three, won't go. On the rebound, snagging that one was Malachi Wynn. Swings it back over. Bosas with the ball at the arc. Swings it over now to Mark Garcia, who goes now to Ace LaCour. Shoots it back over now to Bosas, who goes back over now to LaCour, who shoots it to win. Atkinson was looking to shoot it, hands it back over now to Mark Garcia at the top of the arc. It's a screen. Gonna drive himself, swings it over to Bosas, who's gonna drive in on a floater, count it. Corpus Christi Miller strikes first. Bosas tacks on the first bucket of the day on a floater, excuse me. Crowd still beginning to file in. Both sides of the bleachers in use. We have some fans over there across and fans next to us. Garcia trying to drive back, swings it back over now to the core with a long three, won't go. It's a fight for the rebound. Boston recovers it, he now draws point. Drawing assignment now is going to be Garcia. Pass in the paint, ripped away. Garcia going to drive this one back for the Buccaneers. Trying to shake off, Castaneda shoots it a crossover. Bosas was looking to pull, he floats it up, out of bounds. Trying to go back over. Castaneda looking to drive himself, calls his own number. Shoots it back around. Won't go on the rebound. There was Ocampo. Castaneda draws a foul. Brownsville Veterans draws foul number one. It was a charge against Castaneda. Bosas trying to swing around, calling for help, shoots it off over now. Finds Lonnie Atkinson. Timeout called now by Corpus Christi Miller. We're going to step away for a few moments. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Vida, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable.
Back to Real Sports Live. 5:38 left to play in the first quarter. Tie ball game. Josh Bosas tacked on two for Corpus Christi Miller. Jerry Castaneda tacked on two. At the inbound off to Garcia, we resume play. Garcia was looking to swing to Atkinson. He does, nearly ripped away Atkinson. Going to drive himself, shoots it back over now to Bosas. Bosas trying to find a way around. As Fuentes on him, Castaneda switches on. Garcia bounce pass over to him. Malachi Wynn won't go. Fuentes driving this one back for the Chargers. Ball knocked loose, a foul called. That foul goes against Corpus Christi Miller. Another foul called against Miller. Goes against Atkinson. Inbound off to Castaneda. Short range two. Drills it through. Although Castaneda tacks on the first bucket. Long three by Postis falls short. It's a fight for the rebound. Winds up in the hands of Rodrigo Castaneda. He drives this one back. Stolen away. Bosas shoots it off to Wynn. Wynn going to put this one up off a soft touch off the glass. Malachi Wynn tacks on a bucket. 4 apiece here. 4:36 left to play. That one knocked out of bounds. Brownsville Veterans ball. Zoom play, quick pass off to Castaneda, nearly lost it and finally touches out of bounds. Couldn't get in control off the pass. Garcia drives it down the court. Castaneda draws assignment. That one tipped away by Castaneda. He's going to drive himself the 2-on-1 press. He calls his own number. Won't go. That one rolls off the rim. Garcia shoots it over. Three is going to be tipped away. Wynn trying to put it up, and he does. 4 points now for Malachi Wynn. 6-4 Miller leads veterans. Back pass around. Trying to shake off. Long three by Castaneda. Drills it through. 7-6. Jerry Castaneda now at 5 points on the day so far. Garcia. Nearly called a travel. Fires the pass to Atkinson. Atkinson shoots it out long. Three by Posas. Won't go off the back of the rim. Going up for the rebound is Atkinson. He gets fouled as he goes back up. And one call. That's a point for Lonnie Atkinson. It makes it a 1-point game. That's foul number 2 that goes against Brownsville Vets. Both teams with 2 fouls apiece. Multiple check-ins now coming in. As Lonnie Atkinson went up, gets the rebound and fouled as he takes it back through. Transfer 3-point play. Few bounces and it falls in. You go to a 2-point game, 3 points for Lonnie Atkinson. Two-on-one press quickly, finds Castaneda, goes to Jerry Castaneda, nearly tipped away. Castaneda with a nice spin in the post, drives this one through, a foul called. He's taking a trip to the line. Now Brownsville veterans forces Miller to draw foul number 3. That's 6 points for Castaneda on the day. Cuts it down to a 1-point game, a chance to tie it up. He makes it 7 points on the day and ties the ball game. Mari Lister fires the pass off over to Muncio. Muncio swings it back over. That one broken up, winds up in the hands of Brown. Brown goes back to Lister. Lister, nice shot for a 3, won't go. It's a chase for the ball. Winds up in the hands of Anzaldua. Anzaldua shoots it back over to Castaneda. 7 points for Jerry Castaneda on the day. He's trying to shake off Lister. He's going to cut through traffic and calls his own number, lays it through. 9 points for Jerry Castaneda on the day. Lister driving it back. Broken up by Castaneda, winds up in the hands of Pablo Castaneda. Feeds it off to Jerry Castaneda, who stays in bounds. Puts it up himself. Won't go after a few bounces, knocked out of bounds. Miller basketball. Lister set the inbound this one. Shoots it off to Brown, who goes back to Lister. Damari Lister drives down the court. Lister trying to cut around. Sets himself long 3. Won't go. Quick passing. Pass off to Fuentes. He misses the easy fast break. Lister driving back. Trying to shake off Fuentes. Lister has Fuentes on him still. He can't get him off. Finally feeds the pass off over to Muncio, but that one's broken up by Anzaldua, tacks it on. Oscar Anzaldua tacks on 2 more for him. 13-9. Travel called. Three fouls against Miller, 2 against veterans. Get the inbound off. Fuentes goes back to Castaneda, who drives in, won't go. On the rebound there was Salazar. No foul going to be called. Brown set the inbound. Brown gets it off to Posas. Rose is tacked on a short range too early on in the ball game. Gets a screen by Salazar, gets a floater up. That one won't go. Salazar trying to keep it and play on the rebound, winds up out of bounds. Minute left to play, finds a corner three, contested, and it drops through. Alex Ocampo tacks on his first three, and a timeout called by Corpus Christi Miller. Give you the rundown so far in the first quarter, 52 seconds to the end of the first. Jerry Castaneda leading the scoring, has 9 points on the day. Oscar Anzaldúa with 2, Paulo Castaneda with 2, Alex Ocampo with 3. Over for Corpus Christi Miller, Lonnie Atkinson with 3 points, Josh Boses with 2, Malachi Wynn with 4. Step away for a few moments. You're watching Real Sports Live.
All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
52 seconds left. Welcome back to Real Sports Live in the first quarter. 16-9, Brownsville Veterans leads Corpus Christi Miller by 7. Bosas finds the pass off to Garcia. Shoots it back over. Lister on the other side of the arc. Long three contested. Falls a bit short. 9 points on the day for Jerry Castaneda. Trying to shake him off. Floats it through. He's fouled as he goes up. Foul number 4 against Miller in the first quarter. Combined 6 between the two. Sends Jerry Castaneda back to the line. 9 points. He sank 2 for 2 his first trip to the line. Brownsville Veterans as a team is 2 for 2 from the line. Shot won't go. 2 for 3 now, Brownsville Veterans. Jerry Castaneda has only gone to the line twice. He's the only Brownsville Vets player to go to the line this time in the ball game. He sinks that one through. That's 10 points on the day for him. Final few seconds begin to wind down. Castaneda shoots it up, won't go. That's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. 17-9, we go back to an 8-point lead. Jerry Castaneda now at 10 points in the first quarter. Oscar Anzaldúa with 2. Pablo Castaneda with 2. Alex Ocampo with 3. Now we take it to the scoring for Corpus Christi Miller. Lonnie Atkinson with 2. Josh Boses with 2. Malachi Wynn with 4. We're going to step away for a few moments. Second quarter after this, you're watching Real Sports Live.
Somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it.
Back to Real Sports Live, start of the second quarter. Trying to pass around. Swings it around. Garcia is looking to pull it, shoots it out. Finds LaCour. LaCour goes back over to Posas. LaCour with the corner three, drains it. That's the first three of the ball game for Miller. Ace LaCour tacks on three for himself on the day. Pass off. Rodrigo Castaneda shoots it out over. Fuentes with the long three, drills it. Fuentes says, you make a three, I'll make a three. That's Fuentes' first bucket of the day. Step back three, won't go. On the rebound, Ocampo. Goes back to Rodrigo Castaneda. Trying to go back around. Ocampo swings it back over to Fuentes. Fuentes hit a long three a few moments ago. We know he has range. Goes back over now to Anzaldúa. Goes back to Rodrigo Castaneda. Who's going to have the open lane in the middle on a floater. It's a rebound here. Ocampo. Long range shoot won't go out off the glass. Lands in the hands of LaCour, who tacked on a three a few moments ago. Bosas driving back. Bosas finds Garcia. Who goes to LaCour. LaCour goes back to Bosas. It's a screen by Wynn. Bosas. Foul called. Atkinson checks into the ball game. Jacob Gonzalez checks out. Bosas on the inbound, shoots it off over to Garcia. Garcia goes to LaCour with another three. That one won't fall short. Winds up in the hands of Fuentes. Fuentes driving around. Pass intended here for Anzaldúa. Goes over his hands, winds up out of bounds. Resume play. Bosas finds Garcia. Swings the pass over to Atkins. Atkins won't get the ball off. Winds up in the hands of Castaneda. Castaneda has that one knocked away by Atkins and gets the ball back up. Won't go. Bosas on the rebound. A foul called. Foul number 4 against veterans. Both teams down with 4 fouls apiece. Bosas set the inbound to Garcia. Gets it off, we resume play. Trying to cut around. Winds up in traffic, recovers the ball. Long three by Wynn, won't go. Atkins on the rebound, gonna put it up himself and tacks on 2 more. 5 points now for Lonnie Atkins on the day. Castaneda finished off the first quarter with 10. Goes to Rodrigo Castaneda, scoreless so far. Floats it up, charging call. Down number 5 against Vets. Pablo Castaneda checks back into the ball game. Rodrigo Castaneda checks out. Pablo Castaneda finished off the first quarter with 2. Garcia inbounds this one back. He drives it down the court. Swings it back over. Quick passing. Pass nearly broken up. That gives him set to inbound. Gonna put this one up is Wynn. Malachi Wynn off the inbound. That's 6 points on the day for him. 4-point game. Castaneda trying to shake off Atkism. Gets the pass off to Castaneda. It's Pablo Castaneda on the arc. Goes now to Fuentes. Fuentes hit a long bucket to open up the second quarter. Pablo Castaneda driving back around. He's pressured now. Atkism switches on one-on-one between Atkism and Castaneda. Atkism wins. He's going to drive it himself. Soft touch off the glass. Timeout called by Brownsville Veterans as Ani Atkism now has 7 points on the day. Ace LaCour tacked on a 3. Makes it 3 points for him. 6 points for Malachi Wynn. Josh Bosa still with 2. Nick Fuentes tacked on his first bucket. 2018, step away for a few moments. You're watching Real Sports Live.
The community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú...
Back to Real Sports Live, 20-18. Brownsville Veterans leads Miller. We resume play in the second quarter. 4:13 left to play. Pass off to Fuentes. Fuentes goes to Castellanos, going to go with the spin, puts it up, and gets past Lister. That's 12 points now for Jerry Castaneda on the day. Arcia with the pass off to win. That one broken up, winds up in the hands of Campy Rodriguez. That one broken up, it's a foul called. It's foul number 5 against Miller. Fuentes on the inbound on Zaldua, who shoots it back over now to Fuentes. Fuentes tacked on a bucket to open up the second quarter. Shot back over, Fuentes. Trying to get past Garcia, he's gonna go through traffic. He takes a hard spill. But he gets back up. Also landed on Malachi Wynn. All the players seem to be okay. Wish them all the best in the rest of the ball game. That's 6 fouls to 5. Charging call. Both shots down. Broken whip on Zaldua. Almost kept that in play. Would have been a heck of a play. You had Nick Fuentes coming up behind him and it could have taken the open lane through. Garcia on the inbound to Bosas. Bosas. Step back 3. Won't go, falls short, Castaneda on the rebound. Shoots it back over to Anzaldua. Anzaldua gonna drive through traffic, soft roll off the rim, touch it. That's 4 points now for Oscar Anzaldua. Lister gonna cut through traffic, gets his own rebound, he's fouled. That's a trip to the line. Sends Damari Lister to the line. Damari Lister scoreless in the first quarter. Chance to tackle on his first 2 buckets. And the technical was called. As officials are discussing, we're going to step away for a few moments. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar.
Back to Real Sports Live. Damari Lister. That's 2 fouls in that sequence against Brownsville Veterans. One's a foul on Lister as he went up. Then that technical was called. Now it gives Brownsville Veterans 8 fouls to 5 with Miller at 5 as Damari Lister goes 0 for 2 from the line. Corpus Christi Miller 0 for 2 from the line. Brownsville Veterans 3 for 4. Jerry Castaneda, the lone scorer from the line. He's 3 for 4 on the day. Officials are so disgusting. We saw 2 separate fouls in that sequence. Damari Lister drove in from the right to the middle. He gets fouled when he gets the rebound as he's going back up. And then it was a technical called against Brownsville Veterans. So 2 fouls in that sequence again. So now they're going to charge the shots with a technical. Josh Boses is going to be shooting. He had 2 points in the first quarter. Bosa throws that one through. That's 3 points on the day for him. So Lister got his 2 shots from the foul, and now they're getting the shots for the technical. He drills both of them. That's 4 points now for Josh Bosas. 2:55 exact left to play. Garcia set the inbound now for the Buccaneers. Gets it off to Bosas. And backcourt called. Bosa is not happy with that call. Coach Bastian Nieder. Now we get the inbound. Gets it to Castañeda. Goes to Fuentes. Sampaio with the floater, falls short. Win on the rebound, shoots it off to Garcia. Garcia driving this one back down. Castañeda draws assignment. He gets a screen by Win. Garcia nearly loses the ball, calls for Lister and gets it to him. Sampaio now on Lister. Damari Lister floats this one up, won't go. It's a fight for the ball. Castañeda winds up with the ball. Gets it across over to Campy Rodriguez. Sampaio nearly fouled. Garcia steps out of bounds. He's trying to keep that one in play. Reese Sampaio trying driving that one through. He gets fouled. Looking for a foul. He had a lot of contact. Castañeda with the 3, won't go. Sampaio knocks that one away, out of trouble. Winds up out of bounds. That's Buccaneer basketball. That gets him back into the ball game. Jaden Brown steps out. Ace LaCour steps back into the game. Garcia calls for LaCour. LaCour goes back to Bosas. Bosas in the post. Goes up, won't go. Sampaio trying to fight for the rebound. Akism. Akism puts it up. Castañeda winds up with the ball. Shoots it back over to Fuentes. Fuentes goes around behind the arc. Finds Castañeda on the drill on a fast break. Won't go. LaCour driving that one back. Shoots it over. Quick pass off. And Atkins just fouled as he goes up. Team ball stop passing as the pass is going to Atkins. He goes up and he gets fouled. So he hits to the back of the head. It's foul number 9 against Brownsville veterans on the day in the first half. Miller still with 5. They haven't gotten any fouls since. Eight points now for Lonnie Atkins on the day. Won't go. 24-21 your score. Gets it across. Fuentes runs into Win. Gets fouled. Gets it off. Finds Castañeda. LaCour shakes off 2. Long range 2. Count it. Rodrigo Castañeda ends his scoreless streak. He tacks on 2 more. 26-21. We go back to a 5-point lead. Trying to go around. Floats this one through. Count it. Josh Bosas now with 6 points on the day. Got the inbound off. Broken up. Finds Atkins, was looking to drive through. Sampaio with heavy defense, forces him to step out. That's a foul. Sends Atkins to the line. 8 points on the day. He went 1 for 2 a few moments ago. It's foul number 10 that puts Corpus Christi Miller in the double bonus. That's 9 points on the day now for Atkinson. He makes it 10. 26-25. 10 fouls to 6. Pass to Castañeda. Goes back to Rodrigo Castañeda, who shoots it all across the corner to Sampaio. Sampaio gets it over to Campy Rodriguez, who's fouled as he goes up. Foul number 7 drawn by Miller. Won't go. (26-25). 29 seconds left to play in the game. Rodriguez goes 0 for correction and falls through. Campy Rodriguez tanks on his first bucket of the day on a free throw. LaCour floats it up, he's fouled. 27-25, that sends Ace LaCour to the line. He hit a 3 to open up the second quarter. And Nick Fuentes, excuse me, counts him up on a 3. We saw those 2 back-to-back threes between LaCour and Fuentes. As LaCour attacks on his second bucket, that's 4 points on the day for him. Get the inbound off. He sinks both of them through. That's 5 points now on the day for LaCour. Castañeda gets a screen by Rodriguez. Long 3 by Castañeda, won't go. Atkinson on the rebound. He's driving this one back. Floats it up off the glass counter. That's going to be the end of the ball game at the end of the first half. 27-27. Give you the recap at half. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Oh, I can help.
We are those Red Nose Lady Falcons, and this is Real Sports Live.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
The Brownsville Independent School District continues to provide a safe environment for enriching education. From pre-K3 to early college high school, the award-winning district has advanced its legacy in curriculum, athletics, and fine arts. Teachers are driving the frontier of technology, bringing industry to the classroom. On and off the field, Brownsville ISD students engage in the experiences that make them college and career ready. Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
We're moving forward. Same great service, same great people, same great cars and trucks, and these great white letters. Our vision is crystal clear. Look for your motors. We're on the move.
We're the Lady Cougars, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Here at Texas A&M University, Kingsville, we are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
Welcome back to Real Sports Live at the half, 27-27. Brownsville Veterans Memorial title, but Corpus Christi Miller. As we give you the recap here now, 27-27, 17 fouls drawn between the both teams. Brownsville Veterans sent Corpus Christi Miller into the double bonus as Brownsville Veterans draw 10 fouls. Corpus Christi Miller drew 7. That sent Brownsville Veterans to the bonus and 1 bonus. Let's give you the scoring rundown here for Corpus Christi Miller. Lonnie Atkins finished off the first half with 10 points. Ace LaCour with 5. Josh Boses with 6. Malachi Wynn with 6. Now for Brownsville Veterans, Jerry Castaneda leads the scoring in the first half with 12 points. Rodrigo Castaneda with 2. Oscar Anzaldúa with 4. Nick Fuentes with 3. Reese Sampaio hasn't scored. Pablo Castaneda with 2. Alex Ocampo with 1. With 3, excuse me. And Campy Rodriguez with 1. We're going to step away for a few moments. The half after third quarter after this, you're watching Real Sports Live.
And you're watching Real Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Via ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
An environment that inspires each of our HCISD family members
to do their best and to be their best.
We ground our education on strong character, and together, we will always persist towards the future.
We are a district of choice.
A district of innovation.
And a district of excellence.
We are HCISD.
We are Edinburgh Bella, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Sherryland ISD, a nationally recognized district focusing on quality and rigorous instruction where every child is immersed in a culture of academic success. A district dedicated to preparing our youth for the future. Our mission is to inspire, educate, and empower all students to reach their full potential and become leaders of the highest moral character. Sherryland ISD, excellence is our tradition.
We are La Via, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos. Triunfamos juntos. juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
I love what I do. I really
love what
do.
I'm doing. I love children.
One of the most important things to do is to love your students.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand. Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
We are La Vida, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Harlingen Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rodo Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years...
Back to Real Sports Live. Started the third quarter just a few moments away. I'd like to welcome you back to the broadcast. Ruben Rodriguez on the call. Jammer Ruiz man the camera. 27-27 and back and forth. Natural will give you the rundown once again. For Brownsville veterans, Jerry Castaneda finished off the first half with 12 points. Rodrigo Castaneda finished off with 2. Oscar Gonzaldo with 4. And Nick Fuentes with 3. Pablo Castaneda with 2. Alex Ocampo with 2. And Campy Rodriguez with 1. For Corpus, Christi Miller, Lonnie Atkinson finished off with 10. Ace LaCour with 5. Josh Wilson with 6. And Malachi Wynn as well with 6 as we're just seconds away from the inbound. Anzaldua set the inbound and a foul already called off the gates. He found number 1 against Corpus Christi Miller. They finished off the first half with 7. We get the inbound off. We're back underway for the third quarter. Broken up by LaCour. LaCour shoots it off to Atkinson. Atkinson going to drive and tacks on 2. Lonnie Atkinson now with 12 points on the day after finishing the first half with 10. Anzaldua goes to Castaneda, finished off with 12. Nice spin move at Castaneda. He's fouled down 1. So they're not giving the foul. But Castaneda still tacks on 14 on the day for him. It's a very questionable call. He did take contact when he went up. Win. Bounce pass over to Garcia, ripped away. Shot over, giving chase as Castaneda goes up. Puts it through at 16 on the day for Castaneda. Wynn puts it up, won't go, gets his own rebound. Foul called. Sends Malachi Wynn to the line. That's foul number 1 against Brownsville veterans in the second half. They drew 10 in the first. Wynn puts it up. 7 points now for Malachi Wynn. He finished off the first half with 6 points. Shout out to S3 and Hosta Gibson tuning into the broadcast. Inbound off from Castaneda, shoots it over to Fuentes. Fuentes drives through traffic, loses it, winds up in the hands of Rodriguez. It goes to Castaneda. Knocked out by Atkins. Anzaldúa sets inbound. Quick pass off to Ocampo. He tacks on two. 31-30. Get the inbound off. Anzaldúa goes to Castaneda, goes back to Anzaldúa, foul drawn. Non-shooting foul against the core. Gets the inbound off. Castaneda, 16 on the day for him. Bounce pass over to Fuentes. It goes to Castaneda. Castaneda trying to maneuver around, shoots it back over now to Ocampo. Ocampo goes to Castaneda, who's looking to pull it from the three, drives inside. Step back, long range two won't go. Atkins on the rebound. Shoots it back over to Garcia, breaks away from Campy Rodriguez. Garcia gonna cut through traffic, he's fouled. Non-shooting foul. It is foul number 2 that goes against Brownsville veterans. Posas goes to Lister, goes back to Posas, who goes to Garcia, who's gonna drive in through the middle and counts it. Garcia drove that one through. Rodriguez goes to Fuentes, it goes to Castaneda from the three. Won't go. LaCour on the rebound, foul. Kenny Davis checks into the ball game. Campy Rodriguez checks out. 3 fouls to 2. Posas set the inbound to Garcia. Who gets it back to Posas. Goes back over. LaCour with a series of moves. Winds up out of bounds. Last touch by Miller. That was Atkins trying to keep it in play. Some check-ins. LaCour checks out of the ball game. Salazar checks back in for Miller. Anzaldúa. Inbound to the Fuentes. Fuentes has Garcia on him. He's going to try to drive through. Pulls up for a short range two. Won't go. Winds up in the hands of Salazar. Who goes to Atkins and goes to Lister. Damari Lister. Step back three. Won't go. Fuentes sets himself to go slower. Goes to Castaneda. 16 on the day for Castaneda. Goes back to Fuentes. It goes to Castaneda, who's looking to drive through that one, knocked out of his hands. Posas goes to Atkins. Atkins shakes off a defender. He's going to drive through traffic and counts it in. 14 points for Lonnie Atkins and leads to scoring for Miller. Castaneda with Atkins on him. Goes back over. Jump ball. Give that ball to Miller. Lonnie Atkins, 14 points on the day. He finished off the first half with 10. Gets it off to Damari Lister. We resume play. Trying to shake him off. Foul called. It's going to go against Corpus Christi Miller. Get the inbound off from Anzaldúa to Fuentes. Fuentes trying to maneuver around. Pulls the trigger from a three. Won't go. Castaneda keeps that one in play. Winds up in the hands of Atkinson. Atkinson shoots it to Salazar. He's going to drive through. Won't go. Off a floater. Ball knocked away. Fuentes shoots it to Castaneda, who knocks it out. Is knocked out of his hands by Atkinson for a three. Anzaldúa, count it. Oscar Anzaldúa ties the ball game. 7 points on the day for him. Goes back over now to Castaneda. Atkinson trying to break away. Shoots to the Lister for a three on the corner. Won't go. Atkinson fights for the loose ball. There's a spill for it. Winds up out of bounds. That's Veterans basketball. We have a timeout called. We're going to step away for a few moments. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are the Harlingen Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Rod Rodriguez, and I'm a partner with New York Life Insurance Company. For 170 years, New York Life has built a reputation for building some of the finest agents in the industry. I help to manage that process from day one. If you're looking to challenge yourself and build an insurance and financial service business, then I would like to show you how I can help.
We are those Fresno Lady Falcons, and this is Real.
That's Real Sports Live here. 2:55 left to play in the third quarter. 34-34. Ronnie Atkinson now with 14 points on the day. Mark Garcia with 2. Malachi Wynn with 7. Terry Castaneda now with 16. Oscar Anzaldúa will drill the 3 to tie it up. He has 7 points on the day. Nick Fuentes still with 3. Alex Ocampo now at 5 on the day. Campio Rodriguez still with 1. Nick Fuentes still with 3. But Pablo Castaneda still with 2. The foul was called. Get the inbound off to Fuentes. We resume play. Fuentes goes to Ocampo, goes to Anzaldúa, it goes to Davis. Davis gonna cut through the lane and takes a roll off, or curves around the rim. And Kenny Davis tanks on his first 2 today. Bosas goes to LaCour. LaCour floats this one up, count it. Alex LaCour here now with Ace LaCour, with 7. Goes over. Fuentes floats this one up and puts that one through. Fuentes now with 5 points on the day. 3 was tipped away. Fuentes drives this one back. Finds Anzaldúa, tacks on 2 more. 9 points for Anzaldúa on the day. Garcia goes over now to Posas. Gets a screen by Salazar. Moving screen. Multiple check-ins now begin to come in. Get the inbound on to Anzaldúa. We resume play. Anzaldúa slips. Bosas comes up with the ball, calls his own number. That one tipped. Won't go. It's a fight for the ball. Campo with the rebound. Winds up in the hands of Bosas. There's a tie up for it. Ball finally comes loose, and another tie up. Wynn gets on top of it, calls a timeout. We're going to step away for a few moments here watching Real Sports Live.
Imagine teachers like these helping your child prepare to change the world. Take a closer look at Mission CISD.
We're the Harlingen South Lady Hawks, and you're watching Real Sports Live. Hawks up!
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here for you, and you? Sky's the limit.
We're the Red Texans, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Back to Real Sports Live, 1:23 left to play in the third quarter, 40-36. Let's go Chargers. Chants begin to echo around the gym. Bosas on the inbound here. Finds Atkinson. Long two. Won't go. On the rebound is LaCour. LaCour going to float this one up. Still won't go. Win on the rebound. Finally puts it through. 9 points on the day for Malachi Wynn. Fuentes swings it over. Ocampo at the corner three won't go. Atkinson on the rebound, finds Bosas. Giving chases Ocampo. And Bosas ties it up. That's 8 points for Josh Bosas, tie ball game. Final minute of the third quarter beginning to wind down. Castaneda, 16 on the day. Fuentes calls for a screen. Goes over now to Ocampo, goes to Anzaldúa. Anzaldúa swings it back to Ocampo and a miscue. That one winds up out of bounds. That was tipped away at the last second, Veterans ball. Quick inbound to Davis. Davis in the post, puts it up, won't go. Pass goes to Atkinson, who shoots that one off over. Damari Lister. Damari Lister trying to shake someone off. Goes back to Atkinson. LaCour with a long three off the back of the rim, won't go. Castaneda on the rebound. That one intended for Fuentes. That's going to wind down the third quarter. 40-40 your current score. Jared Castaneda is going to finish off the third quarter with 16 points. Leads the scoring. Rodrigo Castaneda with 2. Oscar Sandoval finishes off with 9. Nick Fuentes with 5. Alex Ocampo is also going to finish off with 5. Kenny Davis tacks on his first 2. Campbell Rodriguez still with 1 point. Pablo Castaneda still with 2 over Brownsville veterans. Lonnie Atkinson now with 14 points on the day. 7 now for Ace LaCour. Mark Garcia tacked on his first bucket. That's 2 points for him. Josh Bosch is now with 8 points. That's 9 now for Malachi Wynn. Fourth quarter after this, you're watching Real Sports Live.
Uniforms, etc., you're going to find the opportunity to purchase the best high-quality scrubs. Soon after I learned about how the EDC was helping out the community, and so I did meet with Ms. Castillo. She made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M Kingsville, somos una familia. Nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos. Crecemos juntos.
Back to Real Sports Live. Start of the fourth quarter. 40 apiece. Brownsville veterans and Corpus Christi Miller. Get the ball back across. Trying to fight for that one. Davis. Has Lister, hands this one off to Ocampo. Ocampo goes to Anzaldúa. Anzaldúa goes back to Davis. Send a cutter around. Wynn, who drives through, swings it over. That one tipped away and broken up out of the core. who goes back to Atkinson, who goes back to LaCour. LaCour goes to Bosas. Bosas drives back. He's retreating back towards half court. Have a call now against Miller. 7 fouls here. This is foul number 5 against Miller. That's against LaCour. And Zaldua set the inbound to Fuentes. He does. We're back underway. Ocampo goes on Zaldua, trying to shake off LaCour. Pass broken up. Foul called. Another foul on LaCour. That makes it 6 fouls now against Miller. LaCour steps out of the game. Garcia checks back in. Fuentes on the inbound. Goes to Ocampo. Ocampo shoots this one back over now to Anzaldua. Castaneda, 16 on the day for him. Floater by Rodrigo. Castaneda tacks it on. Scoreless since the second quarter. He's fouled and one. 42-40. It's foul number 7 drawn by Miller. Five points for him. Bosas drives through, count it. That's 10 points for Josh Bosas. Multiple players in the double digits. Castaneda fouled as he goes up. That sends Castaneda to the line. Foul number 9 drawn by Miller. 4 consecutive fouls against Corpus Christi Miller in this fourth quarter. Sends Jerry Castaneda to the line. 16 points on the day for him. He's been scoreless since the third quarter. He tacked on 4 in the third. He finished off the first half with 12. He's been efficient from the line. 3 for 4 from the free throw line today. Two-shot attempt now for Castaneda. 17 on the day for him. So one shot. Lister. And Wynn trying to get the rebound, loses it. There's a foul. Foul goes up against Vets. Foul number 4, they draw in the half. Officials are discussing. We saw some contact on Wynn as he went back up. It was a non-shooting foul because he already came down. He was running towards the outside of the rim and got fouled. Atkinson on the rebound, finds Lister. Lister goes back to Atkinson, has the open lane, shoots a mid-range 2, won't go. Castaneda on the rebound. Who goes to Anzaldua, goes to Ocampo. Ocampo goes back to Anzaldua, goes back to Castaneda. Has Rodrigo Castaneda on the outside next to him. Shoots it back out to him. Goes across. Anzaldua from the corner. Won't go. Ball winds up in the hands of Wynn. Wynn goes to Garcia, goes to Lister. Damari Lister goes back to Garcia. Goes back over to Bosas. Wide open 3. Won't go. Out in and out of the rim. Wynn on the rebound. Fouled and one. .11 points now for Malachi Wynn. Foul number 5 against Vets. Chance to make it a 3-point play and cut it down to a 1-point lead. Wynn drills it. 12 points now from Malachi Wynn. Fuentes goes to Castaneda. Goes back to Fuentes. Open lane. Few bounces, it rolls in. Seven points now for Nick Fuentes on the day. Garcia goes to Bosas. Bosas goes to Atkinson. It goes to Lister. Long 3 by Lister. Won't go. Back of the rim. Fight for the rebound. Knocked away and kept in play by Castaneda. Castaneda driving this one through. Draws a charge. Charging call now on Castaneda. That's foul number 6 by Vets. 6 fouls to 8. Miller still with 8 after drawing 4 consecutive fouls. Garcia goes back to Lister. Mari Lister has Castaneda on him. Goes back over. Bosas drives through, won't go. Anzaldúa with the rebound, trapped in the corner, swings it out to Castaneda. Castaneda slowly drives it down the court. Castaneda with the 3, falls short. Lister on the rebound. Lister, long 3, won't go. Kept in play by Castaneda, who beats Atkinson to the rebound. 48-45. Loose ball winds up in the hands. Ocampo. Anzaldúa was looking to go for a 3, swings it back over to Ocampo. Goes back out to Fuentes. Pass off to Castaneda. Goes to Jerry Castaneda. Chance to make it 19, he does. $19 points for Jerry Castaneda, 50-45, 3:06 left to play. Atkinson finds Wynn, who goes for the rebound, winds up out of bounds. No foul call, but it is Miller basketball. Garcia set the inbound. Long 3 by Lister, falls. Go to a 2-point game. DeMario Lister tacks on his first bucket. Castaneda puts it up, won't go. Win on the rebound. Goes to Garcia, keeps it in play. Garcia trying to bend around traffic and breaks away. Shoots it to Bosas. Bosas gonna drive through, he's fouled. Foul number 7 against Vets, 8 against Miller. Josh Bosas goes to the line. That's 10 points on the day for him. Both teams in the bonus. Puts it up. $11 points now for Josh Bosas. A chance to tie the ball game up. Tie ball game. 12 points for Josh Bosas. Tacks on 2 more on free throws. 2:30 left to play, 50 apiece. Throws back over now to Pablo Castaneda, goes to Ocampo, goes to Anzaldúa. Anzaldúa goes now to Castaneda. It's Pablo Castaneda, goes now to Nick Fuentes. Ocampo goes to Jerry Castaneda. Long range 2, won't go. Atkinson on the ball, shoots off to Lister. Lister gonna drive this one himself, beats it now. Allen broken up by Fuentes. Great defense there by Brownsville veterans. That forces a foul to be drawn by Miller. Foul number 9 on the day. Sends Pablo Castaneda to the line. He's been scoreless since the first quarter. Falls short was a one-shot attempt. Atkinson drives them back. Arnie Atkinson, 14 points, scoreless since the third quarter. Goes to Garcia. Garcia trying to cut himself through. Off the rim, won't go. Ocampo on the rebound, finds Pablo Castaneda. Castaneda trying to shake off Atkinson, goes back to Jerry Castaneda, nearly knocked out, goes to Fuentes. Fuentes floats this one through, won't go. Last touch by Atkins, and that's veterans basketball. 1:30 left to play here in the fourth. 50-50. Inbound out to Castaneda, was not fouled. Point falls through. That's 4 now for Pablo Castaneda. He's been scoreless since the first quarter. Long three by Garcia, won't go. Winds up in the hands of Castaneda. Shoots it all the way across. Garcia gets that one, a miscue there, a turnover. Shoots it over to Lister. Lister slowly drives it down the court. Goes back to Boses, it goes back to Lister. Lister goes to Atkinson, but goes to Lister for a three. Won't go. Rebound found here now. It's a fight for the ball between Lister and Castaneda, a foul drawn. Now some extracurriculars going on. As there's a tie-up for the ball there between Castaneda and Damari Lister, and a foul is called. We're going to step away for a few moments. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Brownsville Independent School District, the best choice.
And he throws it down. Hey! See you later, touchdown.
And look for your motors, we're moving forward. Same great service, same great people, same great cars and trucks, and these great white letters. Our vision is crystal clear. Look for your motors. We're on the move.
Plan your escape. Beach, bay, or both. Sunrises and sunsets daily. Memories made all day. Live music and great food round out your visit. So why wait? SoPadre.com.
We are the Harlingen Lady Cardinals, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Here at Texas A&M University, Kingsville, we are a family. We support each other through thick and thin. We work together, grow together, excel together. We inspire each other to become the great minds of the future. We are here to ensure you succeed. Apply today to get started. This is your time.
Back to Real Sports Live, 2 shots now. As Pablo Castaneda takes a trip to the line, there was some extra curriculars going on the court. Shot won't fall through. 40 seconds exact left to play in the ball game. Chance to make it a 3-point game. Few bounces won't go. 40 seconds left to play. It's going to send Malachi Wynn to the line. Foul number 9 by Brownsville veterans. So 12 points for Malachi Wynn. Drills it through. Malachi Wynn cuts it down to a 1-point game. 13 points on day for him. A chance to make it 14 for the tie. He does. 14 points now. And they tie the ball game up on free throws. A timeout called. We're stepping away for a few moments. You're watching Real Sports Live. Miller veterans 52 apiece.
And academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond. We are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Via ISD, Cardinal Pride.
We envision that San Perlita ISD will help our students acquire the necessary knowledge, communication, and problem-solving skills through a variety of educational and social experiences to become productive citizens in our global society. Be a part of the change to help create a community where we guide each other to our unlimited potential.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
There is a feeling you get when you walk onto a campus.
A sense of love, compassion, and dedication.
Back to Real Sports Live, 52-52. Malachi Wynn with 14 points, ties the ball game on free throws. Final 40 seconds begin to wind down. Castañeda. 19 on the day for him. He's trying to shake off Atkinson. Goes over now to Pablo Castañeda, who has 4 on the day. Goes back to Jerry Castañeda. Gonna drive through. Won't go. Pass to Garcia. Atkinson puts it up. And a roll, and it falls through. Time begin to wind down. No foul called. As he went up, there's not going to be a foul call. That's the ball game, 54-52. Miller wins it over Brownsville Vets. We're going to step away for a few moments with the post-game wrap-up. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Ms. Castillo, she made it very easy, very friendly, and she walked me every step of the way. I couldn't have done it without their help.
We are Santa Rosa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Aquí, en la Universidad de Texas A&M, nosotros nos apoyamos. Trabajamos juntos, crecemos juntos, triunfamos juntos. Nos inspiramos los unos a los otros para convertirnos en las grandes mentes del futuro. Estamos aquí para asegurarnos que tú triunfes. Aplica hoy para empezar. Es tu momento.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Back to Real Sports Live, your post-game wrap-up. Corpus Christi Miller defeats Brownsville veterans 54-52. We'll give you the rundown. Lonnie Atkinson finishes off with 16 points. He's our Real Sports Live player of the game. Demario Lister with 3. Ace LaCour with 7 points. Mark Garcia with 2. Josh Boses with 12. Malachi Wynn with 14. The Brownsville veterans here. Jerry Castañeda leading scorer. 19 points on the day. Roder Castañeda 5 points. Nick Fuentes 9. Pablo Castañeda 4. Alex Ocampo 5. Campy Rodriguez 1, and Kenny Davis with 2. Once again, our Real Sports Live pair of the game is going to be Lonnie Atkins. 16 points on a day. One more game coming away. We have Corpus Christi Moody in action, or Carroll, excuse me, in action. We're going to step away for a few moments. You're watching Real Sports Live.